Yo, what's up everybody? We are back with another video and we got Karmen with us. We are here at Walmart. Guys, do not sleep. Make sure to click the link above, enter our 10,000 subscriber giveaway. We are just a little over 1,000 subscribers away and we're giving away some amazing prizes. So make sure you click that link above, go leave a comment on that video that says enter. You'll automatically be entered into the giveaway. We also have some amazing things we're going to show you guys that we've gotten in the last few weeks. Plus, we're going to crack some stuff open. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse. Man, it hurts. I'm on this earth.
We're here down the diecast aisle. Looks like we have some fantasy leftovers. We're seeing a lot of older stuff still. We've seen a little bit of A case, a little bit of B case, and just a little bit of C case so far. But it's all been fantasy leftover. We haven't really been lucky enough to hit any fresh cases. We were lucky enough to hit the F1 5-pack last weekend. You will see that later on in the video. We also got some other cool stuff we're going to be showing you as well. We are on the lookout for that Integra Type R. All right, see what Karmen's found down here.
Same as it was last night.
All right, well, we have some leftover Boulevards. You can see the Alfa Romeo GTV 6 3.0. We got the Toyota Land Cruiser FJ43. A few of those, and pretty much leftover TerraTrek. How are your guys' stores looking? Because this is pretty much how every store we check has been looking, minus the Boulevards. That's actually surprising that those are, but we have pretty much the same Defenders from the Fast and Furious. These TerraTreks are being left behind. And here's for your Batman collectors here. Batmobile monster truck, that's pretty cool. Simba. And yeah, you can see here, guys, stocked full of fantasy cars. And yeah, there's not much here to show you guys. I mean, you do have a pretty cool McLaren Solus GT here. And you do got the Volvo Gasser mainline as well. But pretty much everything else is fantasy. On to the next one. All right, guys, next stop, we are here at Fred Meyer.
I think $15.
Only $15.
Gotta lose before you win. Sometimes. Win some, lose some.
Yep. All right, guys, we're here at Fred Meyer. We're going to check pegs, see what's going on. There's probably not much going on. I cannot wait to show you guys what we got back at the crib, because she always wins more money than she thinks. She's always trying to throw winning tickets in the garbage. How much did you end up winning?
25.
See, guys, she said 15 earlier. She actually won 25 on 2 other tickets. So, yeah, this girl's probably throwing thousands of dollars worth of winning tickets away in the garbage.
My eyes get loopy on Friday nights.
All right, we got Formula F1 with Lego. That's pretty cool. I wonder if there's a Red Bull car in there. Are any of you guys picking up any of these speed icons? I've seen people online getting some of these. This one, of course, seems to be the peg warmer of the set. But I did see that there were some other pretty cool castings. They say all die-cast metal body and chassis. I wouldn't mind picking up a cool casting of these. I do not want this one, so we are going to leave this on the pegs. But it looks like somebody came through and bought the rest of them. Looks like we kind of have the same Matchbox 5-packs and moving parts leftovers. Some monster truck leftovers.
What are these little
With the bone shaker.
Are these new? Like
Yeah.
3-packs?
Yeah, it looks like the Kroger stores are coming out with these 3-packs, guys.
Never seen that before.
Apparently in the multi-packs, if you keep an eye out like these, those are kind of like a preview of what's to come. So a lot of the main lines are hitting the multi-packs before they actually hit the single card. So a lot of these may be up and coming castings. And we got dump bin. Yeah, Karmen already said she checked it. Looks like nothing but leftovers. What else we got over here? And some older stuff, but you know, at least it's more than just fantasy cars. Got the Audi mainline. Mazda 3. A couple Audis. Yeah, pretty much leftovers here too, guys. And we got these monster trucks on display here. Looks like we got a bone shaker. Looks like they come with a different car. Got a police car. Bunch of fantasy stuff. And we got another dump bin over here. Once again, pretty much full of leftover fantasy cars. But we got the C-Case BMW mainline.
Oh, I didn't even see these other dump bins.
Yeah, she didn't even see these other dump bins.
I was just saying that. I was gonna say that they've consolidated the dump bin, so they must be coming out with new stuff.
We got the C6 Corvette. So this is an older case. Yeah, you can definitely tell these cards have been in here for quite some time. You can see that. Little red Porsche. And got a Glory Chaser. Yeah, these are all really, really old, guys. Oh, this is from a newer case. This is new for 2025. But look how beat up it is already. Yep, A case 2025. Old stuff. Next stop, we are here at Target. Let's cross our fingers. We find something good. We are a little bit late in the day, but maybe we'll find some leftovers. Wow, I have not seen this in a while. We already got one, so we'll leave it on the pegs left behind. Some more Fast and Furious leftovers. Yeah, all Fast and Furious. We got the Viper. Some 5-packs. Does Target have the F1 5-pack yet? Doesn't look like it. And some leftover main lines. Twin mill. I'm gonna cheat right now and kind of look. Okay, we got the high roller. Yeah. I know. Okay, we got some. Yeah, they've been bringing that set out so many times. It's kind of slept on a little bit, in my opinion. It's kind of not a bad set. So this is a nice hauler, though. Somebody's gonna be happy they found that one. Last stop, and then we're gonna head home and show you guys what else we got. We are here at Hobby Lobby. Let's cross our fingers and hope we find something. And I'm not even gonna waste my time showing you guys what was at Hobby Lobby because it was absolutely nothing. But we are right next to a Dollar Tree. I figured why not just stop in and just check. You just never know. But to be honest, guys, there's usually like 3 cars hanging behind.
You want this green? No.
Yeah. See all those Hot Wheels back there?
Yeah, none.
So you guys, you all think that your area is the only area that doesn't have anything on the pegs. Trust me. It's like that everywhere, especially where I live. All right, guys, we're back at the crib. We didn't have a lot of luck out there today, but luckily we did get a lot of good stuff in the last couple of weeks, and we're going to show you guys that stuff, plus crack some awesome stuff open together here. But first, don't sleep, guys. Make sure you click the video above to our 10,000 subscriber giveaway. We are creeping up on the 10K giveaway. All you have to do is click on the video, leave a comment in the comments that says enter. We're giving away over $300 worth of prizes to you guys, 100% free. That's right. All you have to do is simply click the video, leave a comment that says enter, and you'll automatically be entered into the contest. First up, we had a couple subscribers send in some pretty cool stuff. To start, Joe from Gigantoid Hot Wheels Club, which is a YouTube channel. I'm going to leave it linked right above, so make sure to click on that. Go give him a subscription. He's actually putting together an entire set of mainline cars that has ever been released over the years, with people contributing and sending stuff in. We actually sent him in a couple premiums. I knew he collected BMWs. I came across an extra premium, sent him in one. He does a loose collection. He cracks them open. Plus, he's pretty darn knowledgeable about the hobby, so it's pretty entertaining to watch. He posts a video pretty much daily, so go give him a click and a follow. Anyways, he sent us some cars here. You can see here we have a Lamborghini Huracan, and a 2016 Honda Civic Type R in green. These things were, I believe, from a 20 pack, so these could be released here soon this year on a mainline card. I believe this 2016 Civic Type R here would not be USDM spec, because I do not believe they had a Type R in the States in 2016. I think it was like 2017 or 2018 when they first released the Civic Type R. I believe this is a different body as well. You can see the rear hatch there. It's a little bit different, so I think that is like a Euro spec Type R. And you guys know I'm a Lamborghini fan, so there is the Huracan. We'll go ahead and throw that in our loose collection. So once again, shout out to our buddy Joe at Gigantoid Hot Wheels Club. Go check his channel out. Give him a subscription. Next up, guys, is from our buddy Rick Johnson. You've seen him send stuff in before. He's sent us some amazing stuff. And guys, this just doesn't get any better. First off, he sent us this red edition Target exclusive Nissan Skyline RS. Man, this thing is beautiful. You can see it instantly. I put this thing in a protector. Shout out to you, Rick, man. This thing is freaking awesome. Was super pumped to open the box up and see that. Next up, another one of my favorites. You can see here is an 83 Chevy Silverado in green. This thing is beautiful. You can see it here in blue. He also sent us this Porsche 911 GT3, beautiful mainline there. And we got this tuned 83 Chevy Silverado Golf. This thing is rad. We were actually lucky enough to complete this set. You can see down there we have the entire set on the pegs in protectors, but we might crack this one open here soon. These two are definitely going in the collection. Once again, shout out to you, Rick, man. You've sent us some amazing things. I always feel like I can never return the favor. We've been going back and forth quite a few times, but man, this is absolutely awesome. And once again, shout out to our buddy Joe for sending in these cool main lines right here. Next up, you guys know I'm a premium collector. And guys, we walked into Target the other day. Immediately when we walked around the corner, there were two other collectors waiting for the employee to crack some boxes open and put some stuff on the pegs. And of course, I thought, darn it, I'm going to miss out. But one of the guys there had already had this set, so he kind of said, go ahead, go for it. The other guy was willing to split the box, of course. So we did get the entire set of hammer drops. Car number 1 of 5 is the Bugatti Veyron in white and blue. Beautiful Bugatti. Next up is not one of the most attractive looking pieces of diecast, but is the Lancia Stratos Zero. This would be the chase if you were lucky enough to get a 0 of 5 chase. There was no chases in this box. I have been hearing online that some of the boxes are only having 9 cars inside and no chase. It's factory sealed. So there it is right there. Definitely a weird, odd car. But yes, this would be the chase from the set in black if you're lucky enough to come across one. Here is another one. This is the MG Metro 6R4, car number 3 of 5. It's got that little rally styling to it. It's got roll cages, all the good stuff. Probably one of the most popular castings of the set will be the Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7. You got very good detail on this car. You got headlights, you got emblems, you got blinkers, you got window trim. Everything looks really good on this casting. Beautiful car. And last but not least, car number 5 of 5 is the Mazda 787B. This thing's actually pretty darn wild. I wouldn't mind getting another one of these and cracking her open, because it does appear that that rear hatch might lift open. I am not sure, guys. Let me know down in the comments. Is there any moving parts on this? Because it sure kind of appears that it could be that way. And then this thing's got some weight to it too. Of course, metal on metal with real riders, and this thing's in black. Of course, it is not a chase, but man, this thing gives off the chase vibes. Really cool set. I do believe that this set is going to be kind of slept on, so keep a lookout at the stores. I think a lot of these are going to be left behind. I do believe, of course, the Porsche will be picked up, but I do think you're going to be lucky enough to get a lot of the other ones pretty easily. Next up is our third super treasure hunt of the year. Not sure if you guys saw the video or not. There it is right above. Guys, yes, that's right. We hit another A-Case 87 Audi Quattro Super Treasure Hunt. I actually already picked one of these up off my buddy Justin. So this one's going to go in Karmen's collection. She also collects Audis, so this will be definitely a highlight of her collection. Stay tuned. There is a video coming very soon of her collection. But yes, we were lucky enough to hit this right fresh off the pegs, early morning. And there you go. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. We were also lucky enough to get the regular treasure hunt as well. You can see there it's the Ford Performance van. And you can see there is the flame on the back. You got the silver flame and writing underneath the bottom. Kind of hard to see on this one. But yes, we do collect regular treasure hunts as well. So we have another one of these for the collection. I finally hit some C-case. It was not fresh, but there were a few things left behind. So we did pick up one of the main lines of the High Roller 2. Not the most exciting car, but I like picking up the main lines of the Supers. So there is a Super treasure hunt of this. Be on the lookout. A really hard one to notice because it will look pretty much like this, but the colors are reversed. The white will be black and the black will be white. And of course, it'll have its real riders and the flame up there on the front fender, I believe. But this one could be deceiving. But we did pick one of these up just in case we ever get lucky enough to get the Super. Regardless, super pumped to actually see some fresher cases. I feel like we've just been kind of stuck in the end of 2024 personally. But we finally did hit some pretty good stuff. That is the third Super treasure hunt of the year, guys. Super pumped on that. Next up, guys, is a fake Super treasure hunt. That's right, I said it. A fake Super treasure hunt, guys. No, we did not find this out in the wild or buy it. We actually made it. And no, we do not sell them. This is just something I do for fun. I just kind of like to show you guys that you do not need to go crazy looking for real Super treasure hunts. You can simply make your own right at home from a mainline car. All we did simply was get a mainline. We used a nail polish remover with a paper towel. We soaked the paper towel. We just go right over the back. It loosens the adhesive. We give the front blister a little wiggle, and we carefully remove it. And we let the card dry. We take the car, we drill the base, and then we tap it for machine screws and washers. You can see there, you can use a Phillips screwdriver to open this thing up. We pop it apart, and then we strip the paint off, and we give it a full candy red paint job. Then it came back to the two-tone on the bottom with some satin black. We slapped some real riders on it, and we popped it back together, and we went ahead and painted in the details just like the real Super treasure hunt. And then we carefully glue the blister back in place and put it in a protector, and it kind of gives the effect of a real Super treasure hunt. If you guys saw that hanging on the pegs, you would think that you were probably lucky enough to find a Super. And a matter of fact, we do have the Super from 2023 right here, and you can see here it is pretty close. Pretty darn close. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of that replica. I would say we're pretty close. Of course, the card art is different. Now, that is kind of the dead giveaway. You can see there, the main line would have been more of a solid red, while this was more of a maroon red. And so we do leave the mainline cards, and that kind of makes it fun. But you can see there, we are pretty darn close to the Super treasure hunt version. As far as color, we do something a little bit different than they do when it comes to the Spectre Flame paint. I would like to think that the paint finish on our cars actually nicer than the real Hot Wheels. But there you have it, guys. We got another fake Super treasure hunt to add to the collection. In previous videos, guys, I've shown you guys that I did the A case from 2024 and the D case from 2024. Mercedes and Ford Escort Super treasure hunts. These are fake Supers, but you can see there, same thing. We just kind of added some real riders, did the details. So you can see right there that those look pretty darn close. And they're actually really fun to do. And I was having a little bit of fun. I kind of struggled with this one, guys, but it would be the 2024 Q Case 83 Chevy Silverado Super treasure hunt. Now, I was struggling with trying to make the blue darker. Pretty much all I did with this was take it apart and clear coat it. I added the TH carefully, and I did a wheel swap and popped it back in. So this one didn't really require too much painting. I would have liked to have figured out a way to maybe strip it and copy the paint job and do a little bit of a darker blue. So I may give another stab at it at some point in the future, but for now this will do. So I try to stick to ones that are a little easier to paint, like the full solid color cars like these. This one does have its graphics, so a little bit more difficult to make a fake super out of that, but I was just having some fun. So you can see there, guys, don't go crazy looking for supers, because you can actually do a really good job just making your own. This thing honestly looks almost perfect. I actually think it's pretty cool to leave the mainline card art alone. Of course, if you wanted to get crazy, you could go ahead and print out a fake card as well and have essentially a super treasure hunt without going crazy or paying the scalper prices. So don't do it, guys. Get some supplies and have fun creating your own. As you guys know, I'm a huge Fast and Furious fan. That's right. You can see here we got loose premiums, we got movie posters, we got Jada 124s, we got 132s, we got 5-packs, we got premiums, we got double packs, we got silver label cars, we have mainlines. Guys, I absolutely love Fast and Furious, everything about it. It's how we actually got started in this diecast hobby. Just recently, we were able to secure a set of the Brian O'Connor Fast and Furious silver label cars, and that was such an amazing set. It didn't take too long, guys, but I did hit 4 of the 5. I didn't complete the set, but it's the Fast and Furious Villains set. Car number 2 of 5 is the 2005 Aston Martin DB9. It's got a beautiful satin finish. You got headlights, taillights, all the decos. There was definitely a few of these left behind on the pegs, so I do believe this is going to be a little bit of a peg warmer, but I just had to pick it up as we do collect carded Fast and Furious cars. Pretty darn cool in my book. I really like the thought of them coming out with this villain set, so maybe we'll have a hero set to follow it up. I don't know. Car number 3 of 5 is the 1966 Ford 427 Fairlane. This car is awesome. This thing would make a beautiful custom, beautiful car. Look at this thing. All blacked out, front and rear. Love this thing. Car number 4 of 5 is the 1973 Chevy Camaro. Awesome finish in a nice satin green. It's too bad that the F-bomb sticker is not on there, but you got the blacked out rear, blacked out front. This thing looks great. Car number 5 of 5 is the 2022 DeLorean Alpha 5. Beautiful, beautiful futuristic car here. This thing is absolutely wild. But yes, guys, car number 1 of 5, if you guys are wondering, is Johnny Tran's Honda S2000 from the first Fast and the Furious. So we actually do not have car number 1 of 5. So we're still trying to complete this set. In the meantime, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm going to be hopeful that we will find it. Luckily, we do have it in premium there in our loose collection as well as our carded collection. But yeah, guys, we do not have it in a silver label. So we will definitely be looking to complete this set for sure. But let me know down in the comments, have you guys been lucky enough to hit this set? And what's crazy, guys, is I was lucky enough to actually hit a full set of the Brian O'Connor Fast and Furious cars. We were lucky enough to secure a set before. Previously, we purchased them from somebody. We never saw them on the pegs. Of course, once I do that, I always find them on the pegs. So we actually hit a full set of Brian O'Connor Fast and Furious silver label cars here. You can see we have all 5 cars. We already have this in our carded collection, so we have an extra set here. We are going to crack open. What's crazy is we found this in less than 7 days later. We found this set right after, so I don't know what's going on as far as the timing and release of these cars, but it's crazy that we did not get these, and then we finally got them, and then boom, we hit these right after. So not sure what's going on, but guys, we're going to go ahead and crack these open. Car number 1 of 5 is the 95 Mitsubishi Eclipse. This thing is one of the most iconic cars from the entire franchise. It's one of the first cars you see in the film that Paul Walker is driving. And I can't get it open there. There we go. And there she is, guys. Actually, a really, really nice paint finish, to be fair. You got the carbon fiber on the hood. You even got the 2 nitrous bottles in the back. Too bad they weren't painted, but you could definitely pop this thing apart and do that. You got the actual Arizona license plate. You got good full decos in the rear. It does have a black spoiler. And let's go ahead and compare this here. We actually do have this car right here in our carded collection, and you can see there it's got a different set of wheels, and the spoiler is green, and the license plate's kind of small on this one. The details aren't as good on this model here. I believe this was from 2023, but guys, the new one kind of blows it out the water. So they are doing some deco updates and stuff and this thing just looks great. The green is actually a little bit different as well. I do believe that this green is a little more accurate to the movie. This one's a little bit darker. So it is kind of the same car, but just a little bit different. And they've updated the paint schemes. So let's go ahead and put this thing on the turntable and get a good look at it. That thing looks great. One of my favorite cars ever, to be honest. Thing is so awesome. Car number 2 of 5 is the Toyota Supra from the first movie. Go ahead and crack this thing open. Super pumped to have one of these to crack open. And there you guys have it. This is a lot like the premium version, which is up in here. You can see there the paint finish is a lot the same color. The graphics look about the same. You do get a few more decals there on the bottom of the rocker. This one is missing them, but you do get your full front and rear decos. The premium also has, well, we got to pull this thing out. We got to compare these two. You can see here the premium does have a few more details. The paint color is the same. You can see here the premium does have the vents on the hood and the company graphics on the bottom of the rocker panel. So besides the paint color, you do get a few more details with the premium. Now, as you guys remember, you did see it also in the 5-pack. And if you look, the color is much different. The orange on the 5-pack version is much different. And of course, you just don't get all the decos with that one. So you actually got to come in and paint them. And of course, all different wheels here. The premium definitely has a different set of wheels, real riders. But you can see here, all different, same casting, but very nice job on the silver label. Car number 3 of 5 is probably everybody's favorite from Too Fast, Too Furious. It's the R34 Nissan Skyline GTR in silver. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Fun fact, guys, is I actually didn't have this car in premium, silver label, nothing. So this is actually the first time that we actually saw this car and got this car in the collection. So I'm super excited to have hit another that I can crack open. And we're going to set this thing up on the turntable and get a great look at it. Man, beautiful piece of diecast right here. You get your front decos, good graphics. This thing is a wheel swap away from looking like a beautiful car. Super pumped to have gotten one of these. I'd love to get one of these in premium. So maybe one of these days I'll hop up on eBay and buy one. But I'm just kind of holding out, hoping that they'll re-release some of these awesome, iconic castings in premium. Car number 4 of 5 is Brian O'Connor's 70 Ford Escort RS 1600. Set that thing up on the turntable. And once again, this one's probably going to be the peg warmer of the set. Kind of crazy. I believe they actually had this one in another set pretty recently. So kind of surprised to see them throw in the Brian O'Connor set. I feel like they could have thrown any other car from the franchise in that set. But there you have it right here. Ford Escort. It's actually a pretty nice car. Not a fan of the wheels, but looks pretty good. Last but not least, car number 5 of 5, the Toyota Supra in white. And a lot of you guys may be wondering why they put 2 Toyota Supras in the same set. And I would be too. This was actually Paul Walker's real car in real life. And if you guys watched the end of Furious 7, that they kind of did a little bit of a send-off. And they had this car in the movie.
Hey, thought you could leave without saying goodbye.
I used to say I lived my life a quarter mile at a time. And I think that's why we were brothers. Because you did too.
Surprisingly, this one might be left behind on the pegs. I would not be surprised, but to be honest, this is one of the most iconic of them all because this was actually one of Paul Walker's real cars. And guys, look at that thing. It's absolutely so clean in white. Don't sleep on this Supra. This thing is beautiful. Look at that set of cars, guys. That has got to be one of my favorite sets of 5 cars that has come out yet. I really wish they probably would have picked something else for that Ford Escort, but it was just a casting that they probably had pretty ready available that Paul Walker actually drove from the franchise. But man, what a beautiful set of cars. Next up, guys, I did hit this Majorette, and I don't pick many of these things up. I usually just leave them on the pegs, but this one kind of caught my attention. It is a Honda Civic Type R EK9, and I'm not really sure what to do with it. I kind of thought I would crack it open, so I don't know. I mean, I really don't need to put this in my carded collection, so we might as well just crack this thing open and get a look at. I guess there's some sort of like wide body part that you can pop on this thing. But yeah, this thing's a right-hand drive Civic Type R EK9 from Japan. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and crack it open and check it out and get a better look at it. And we'll pull it out of its protective blister. And one thing that actually caught my attention on this is the fact that it has an opening hood. And you can see there, not exactly the best detail. That should be a B16. And yeah, it's definitely not the best detail. But it is metal, plastic base, you know. But I do like the detail on the car itself. Kind of wild that it has some sort of, what is that thing, a roof rack? I don't know. Well, let's go ahead and put it up on the turntable. Doesn't look too bad, really. The wheels got to go, but, and that, whatever that roof rack thing is, but, to be honest, the car itself is actually a pretty nice casting. Pretty good detail on the bumper and stuff. They nailed that. And right here, you get a nice little box here. And I guess they give you some parts. And I guess it looks like a little shipping container. See that? Looks like a 20-foot or 40-foot shipping container. So yeah, we'll go ahead and crack this thing open and see what's inside. And all right, so they give you some sort of like lip kit, I'm guessing, and a wheel. Oh, okay, so this is like a rally car. I get it. So they give you a spare wheel and tire up here. So that just pops in up there. And I'm guessing that this is like some sort of splitter that just pops on. So now you have more of a like rally car effect. There you go. All right. Let me know down in the comments, are you guys picking up any of these majorettes? I know they have several different models that come with these little parts and pieces that you can pop on, but this one kind of caught my attention, so we'll probably hold on to this thing and put her down here in our other loose collection. All right, guys, chime in below in the comments. I want to know, are you guys picking up any of the Formula One cars? I'm not necessarily a Formula One fan. I'm not having anything against it, but I've just never really been too crazy on it. But man, it's starting to draw my interest quite a bit more, and I'm just absolutely loving the diecast from it right now. I was lucky enough to hit one of these Formula One 5-packs. I was going to be on the lookout for it, and I'm sure, guys, that these are going to end up being peg warmers for sure. But you can see here, you got all the teams right here. I really just love all the sponsors and stuff on the side of these cars. I love that they're all different color. These things look awesome. Absolutely love this 5-pack. I don't collect too many 5-packs. I really only have 3 5-packs over there. So we'll probably keep this one carded. I really don't feel like I need to crack this thing open and put this down here in any loose display. I think for now, these will just stay carded. I don't know. We might pick up another one if we're lucky. I haven't seen it since. I did have to dig on the top shelf at Walmart to find this thing. There was like 10 5-packs up top on the very top shelf, and luckily I'm tall so I can get up there. I checked like 9 of them, and then there was one more, and I almost was like, nah, I'm not even gonna bother checking it. So I got up on my tippy toes, I reached up there, grabbed it down, and sure enough, it was the Formula One 5-pack. So super pumped to have gotten this. I might crack it open. We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I think it looks pretty good here. I don't go too crazy on the 5-packs, but I do think that this would be pretty cool. Just left in display like that, and it kind of goes pretty good with our Formula One car here that we have. This is one of my favorites with the Red Bull on the back of the card. This thing is awesome. I'm a huge Red Bull fan, and I really liked this car. So as soon as I saw that there was a 5-pack to go with it, I had to get it. So there you go. So now I have something else I got to collect. Shout out to Karmen for getting this awesome Back to the Future nano scene from Jada. This thing is awesome. Of course, it is the clock tower house from the first movie. And you can see there is the electrical line that they used to tie to go back to the future. And there you have it, guys. I actually really love these little box sets. At some point, I would love to crack all these open and put them in an awesome display case. But for now, we don't really have the room for that, so they're just going to stay boxed up. But this thing is awesome. I had to have it. It is a Target exclusive. I've been checking Target, was not lucky enough to come across one, but Karmen had ordered it online and surprised me for Valentine's Day, so that was really cool. And I was lucky enough to hit this Back to the Future monster truck. This one definitely caught me off guard. I knew there was one out there. I didn't really think I would come across it, but so quickly at least. And there it is, guys. We got the DeLorean monster truck, so we're definitely going to throw this in the collection. We are going to have to get some more shelving because I think we need a Back to the Future spot because we got Fast and Furious, we got Jurassic Park, we got all sorts of stuff. I think we're going to need a Back to the Future spot for sure. But anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of everything. Are you guys picking up any of the Back to the Future stuff? Let me know what you think of the Formula F1 cars. Are you guys picking up any of that stuff? I think it's pretty cool that Hot Wheels and F1 have a collaboration together and are doing some pretty cool stuff. Have you guys been lucky enough to come across any of the Villains Fast and Furious sets, or even the Brian O'Connor set? That is absolutely one of my favorite sets. What do you guys think of fake super treasure hunts? I think they're pretty fun. Karmen and I have, in the past, have made some of these and stuffed money in them and then went and hung them up on the pegs for people to buy. The hammer drop set, let me know down in the comments. Are you guys going to be picking up anything from this set? Which one is your favorite? And once again, shout out to our buddy Rick and Joe for sending in some awesome stuff here. Super pumped to add that stuff in my collection. Last but not least, guys, do not sleep. Make sure you enter our 10,000 subscriber giveaway. We are giving away over $300 worth of Hot Wheels cars to you guys, 100% free. All you have to do is watch the video and leave a comment down below. Like, comment, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.
Ooh, like LeBron, though, or like Bonzo. Ooh, I'm a baller, yeah, shot caller, yeah. They love me, you can't touch me, nah, can't.